what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The week that was. Sundays at 12 noon with a repeat at 6:30 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best tiles, best bathrooms, and best kitchens. Whether you're designing, building, renovating, or selecting materials for your next project, we offer exceptional quality, standout designs, and expert guidance you can trust. Visit our showroom in Kingston or Traxall, or explore our full range online at www.creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes, your beautiful finish begins here.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker. Design studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Initiating page process.
Look what the hot body can do.
You're in the Design studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Focus. Look what the hot body can do. Body be dancing, slow wine, so my body so fine. Like bush, when I made her inside. 2 point, and I made her inside. Make sense, oh, make sense. Oh my God, I need resistance. Fragrance, and from a distance. Make sense, oh, make sense. Body be dancing, controller. I get in both for my holder. Make your body
can I just tell you that your Saturday just got a whole lot nicer, sweeter, fresher, and vibesier. Let me just tell you something about David McNeish in the control room. I look forward to every Saturday at 1 p.m. Well, I actually look forward to the entire block. You understand? From 11 to 5. Oh, you mean? Talk of you, then me, then of course outside with Pepita. We are a community. We are a family over here, and all of we get along. Yeah, man. We just love nationwide, and nationwide love we hate. And we just get along. And it's a community. There is nothing more than staying in a tribe and staying in a community that you know that you can them have your back and you have theirs. Let me just tell you something about tribe and community. You know, last week, Saturday, we did the Galentine thing. And let me just tell you, the girlies came out in all them glory. Let me just tell you, said them come out. Me never see. As a matter of fact, we had a little smattering of men, just, maybe one or two, and one of them said, no, Karen, me have to leave because me can't take it. Me can't around so much women, and all of them just look sweet. And not only did they look sweet, their whole demeanor, their everything about them was sweet. You understand what I'm saying? So let me just tell you something, man. Let me just tell you, there is nothing nicer when the sisterhood rise up, and when all of us are in unison, and when we are supportive and nice. Let me just tell you something too. I called my girlfriend from Skay, and let me tell you, so if you don't know Shanna K from Skay, Shanna K Pottinger from Skay, let me just tell you. May I tell you about event management? We had, as sometimes what we would say, the, everything that could go wrong. Not everything went wrong, but some things didn't go as planned, right? Somebody called my girl last minute and she said, hold on, why you never called me from the beginning? Why didn't you go shame like dog? You understand? My girl come in, and let me just tell you something about what she did. First of all, she drive up our truck. You understand me? I'm not talking about a 4x4, I'm talking about a truck, right? All the tables, all the chairs, all the cutlery, all the silver, everything was in that truck in order to execute this event, which was second to none. So if you want to see it, go and join that our page. It's her event. It's right up there. The pictures are being loaded. Everything just nice. The speakers, we had Tishana, we had Chantal, we have Pastor Sandy, and the ladies left transformed, including myself, because I tell you, the transparency, the vulnerability, the inspiration that was coming from just the mouths of women, second to none. So don't think that was like a session where we all Honeybee did that, by the way. Yes, man, Honeybee show up, and she show up, and I'm sure she spoke about it this week. It was not a man-bashing session. It was just a session of women loving on themselves, and by extension, other women. So we have a big show today. We certainly do. So you know this. Every Saturday, we step into a season of creativity. You know this. And we're turning everyday spaces into standout statements and what? Vibrant colors, smart DIY projects, stylish decor, and what's trending in interior design and lifestyle. Yes. So, as you know, allow me to introduce myself in case you are new to the space, or if you've been coming here every week for the last 3 years. My name is Karen Booker, also known as the Dezign Diva. Yes. So coming up in the show this week now, we have Design Lab, and we're going to be doing a legacy wall because our theme for this month is love, legacy, and lifestyle. Yes, man. And we are, so this is why I'm dressed in my mesh marina, because guess what? No, it's nothing like legacy and dancehall and reggae like the mesh marina. It is intrinsically Jamaican. And of course, I have my little red stripe earrings. You want to see me to them? I just have one with myself, because I'm going to tell you, we have somebody who is legendary that we're going to talk to today. When I tell you iconic, legendary, David looked at me and said, oh, you get him. Let me tell you something. Gotta work. All right, so we have what would Karen do, and of course I want you to send in all your design questions, and so 876-280-6629. Of course we have interior design, and then guess what we're going on now? We're going over to Culture Yard. We're going over to none other than, yes, where Bob Marley rested his head and where he got inspiration for a whole lot of those songs. Cold Brown was my head last night. Yeah, and Rockstone was my pillow. Over Dessa was the inspiration. Over Dessa we did have Rita and Bob. You understand? So we gone back to Foundation. So after that now, guess who coming? None other than Jack Scorpio. Legendary, iconic. We're going to talk about him journey. We're going to talk about, let me just tell you, we're not, Jack Scorpio. Oh, you mean legendary. Let me just say something, you see. All you folks out there who are reggae people who know the thing, know exactly. That's why, there's something called the Sankofa bird, right? You have to know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going. All right? So you think, say, you're in the reggae and you're in a dancehall and whatever the case is, go and look how the thing that's set up. Because we are standing on the work and the foundation of people like Jack Scorpio. Let me tell you something. There's one time when if you not pass him, you can't go nowhere in a this. You understand what I'm saying? So we're going to talk up the things with him. Now, coming up after that now is guess who now? In our love segment, because February is about love, legacy, and lifestyle. So none other than the esteemed Dr. Karen Carpenter. And we're going to talk about all kind of things, including self-love, which is the biggest, most important love of all. Because you see, if you don't love yourself, there is no way you can invite anybody into that kind of madness, because that is a special kind of madness. You say, when you don't love yourself and you are leaning on other people to love you and you not even know who you is, it is perfect madness. It's a perfect storm. So yeah, we are now going to go to a little bit of a break, but I want to, of course, thank all of the people, the massive that come from week to week. 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, 90.9. Yeah, man. You're my day ones. And I also want to tell you, thank you for being here. Shan, thank you for sharing space every single Saturday. And of course, on the YouTube, what you mean? Nationwide 90 FM live too. The folks who show up for me each and every Saturday from all walks of the world. We're talking about Alex Smith, Annie Smith, Marigold Weather, I Am Winning Right Now, and David Nebar, just to name a few. But them come first. And them, so let me tell you something. The early bird catches the worm. All right, be right back. We're gonna stick and stay. We're gonna pay some bills, stick and stay. We'll come right back.
Open your eyes and look what the hot body can do. I say, look. Focus. Look what the hot body can do.
You may have been hearing the teasers. Now it's official. Beginning Monday, February 9, 2026, Nationwide News Network launches something special. The Nationwide Family Club, exclusively on Patreon.
With the Family Club, members get early access to our documentaries before anyone else. Some of your favorite segments, including Cliff Says, What's on My Mind, Cover Story, and others will now be a click away inside the Family Club. There are 3 tiers of membership. First, Bronze, the Family Insider, behind-the-scenes access, Monday motivational videos, members-only chats, and on-air birthdays and anniversary shoutouts.
Second, Silver, Nationwide VIP, breaking news alerts, exclusive documentaries, quizzes, personal milestones celebrated on air, and weekly family roll call mentions. Oh, and for our biggest supporters,
our gold category, elite listener, full archive access, early releases, private studio tours, live show experiences, personalized birthday videos, and exclusive live streams. From historic election coverage to lifetime, impact, Jamaican milestones, and rare archive content. This is Nationwide like you've never seen it before. The Nationwide Family Club, coming to you February 9, 2026 on Patreon.
Join the family. Support Nationwide 90 FM, the station that informs, entertains, and educates. Visit patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. That's patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. Nationwide Family Club, where you are family, because we see you as family.
The news cycle doesn't end on Friday. It needs perspective. That's why every Sunday at midday, Nationwide 90 FM presents The Week That Was. A clear, informed review of the top stories that shaped the past week, what really mattered and what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The Week That Was. Sundays at 12 noon with a repeat at 6:30 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
She said, she said, let me cater to you. I say cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give it to you. No, no, no. She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Oh, she said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Oh, and then she bubble and she bubble and she bubble and whine. Push back is the greatest man. Oh, push back. Roll your waist and bend. Oh, push back. Oh, Miss Lady, bubble and she bubble and she bubble and whine. Push back. Give me the greatest man. Oh, push back. You are the wickedest man. Oh, push back. Why?
I wanna whine on your bumper. I know you like steam. I know you like vibes. I know you like speed. Club work, y'all bend down, touch your knee. Is a new wallpaper for my iPhone screen.
She said, let me cater to you. I said, cater to me. She said, just relax and let me give it to you. Yes, girl, I wanna give it to you. She said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to wind up yourself. You don't have to wind up yourself. Oh, she said, take it easy, I will do the work. You don't have to.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
Push back is the greatest man.
Well, welcome back, guys. And if you, just in case you kind of just, you know.
You're in the
Yeah, that's right. So just in case you're wondering where you are, in case you were just flipping channels or just moving your dial, and so you are in the Dezign studio on Nationwide 90 FM, 90.3, 90.5, 90.7, and 90.9. And of course, we are live on YouTube, which is Nationwide 90 FM Live too. So I want everybody to run on over there too. You know, download the thing, subscribe, and of course, smash that notification button, because at 1 o'clock, we are live. So right now, we are in none other than the Design Lab segment, and today we are talking about the legacy wall, because you know, in Design Lab, you know, this is where creativity meets preparedness. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, and then we have the whole heap of music playing on the background. Oh, you mean it's a vibe. It's a vibe over here on a Saturday. It's a vibe. We vibe and we learn. You understand what I'm saying? So what is a legacy wall, you're asking me? Like, Karen, we are talking about legacy wall. Well, of course, you know, it is our theme for the entire month of February, where it is love, legacy, and lifestyle. So nothing wrong with blending the entire situation. So we're gonna blend now lifestyle with legacy. And of course, you love yourself. So you get where we're going with this, right? Okay. So a legacy wall is a curated feature wall that tells a story of your family, your history, your brand journey, and your cultural roots, your achievements, or your creative evolution. It blends design and storytelling into a powerful focal point. Who would want that in them house? Oh, you mean? So here's what, you know, every week we give you the steps to greatness. You know what I'm saying? Like the stairway to happiness. And of course, we have 4 steps to this thing. So the first thing you're going to do is define the purpose. Cool? You're going to ask yourself, is this personal, meaning your family, your ancestors, your milestones? That could be the family tree is hot right now, right? Or is this professional, your brand timeline, your awards, your press releases? Or is this cultural, heritage, music, movement, community? Big thing. So your purpose determines the tone. Okay, step 2 now. Choose your design style. You're going to go with modern minimal, or you're going to go with cultural statement, or you're going to go with a timeline feature. All right, so if you're going to go with modern minimal, here's what you're going to do. You need a neutral wall. All right, white, beige, or the concrete, anything like that. Just nondescript. Nondescript. I would go with a black wall till then. Anyway, then what you could do now is, lay out your frames, black or wood frames. You're going to do a clean grid layout and simple typography. That is the fonts, simple fonts, and, for your quotes. Cool? So you're going to do your quotes first, and you're going to lay that out on the wall. All right, cool. This type of situation is best for offices, studios, or contemporary houses. Now, you also, even before this, you're going to, of course, survey the lay of the land and see exactly which wall this is going to go in, right? Remember, this is a feature wall, This is when you're going to come in. It's going to be for inspiration. It's going to be for your legacy. It's going to be like something where you can look back and say, Lord have mercy, this is where I come from, and this is where I am right now. And, of course, the journey continues, right? So, cultural statement now. Of course, you're going to put in bold paint color, right? A deep green, a burgundy, a navy, something bold and rich and nice, right? Okay. Then you're going to mix in some textures. It could be wood. It could be woven pieces. It could be rattan. It could be, the caning. Yeah, man. Or a little bit of metal. All right. Photographs now, plus artifacts, plus framed lyrics or sayings. Yes. This is best for creative spaces, reggae-inspired homes, or cultural hubs. Let me just say something. You know the coolest houses? The coolest houses have a little bit of this mixed in, a lot of cultural references. Holy, they're just cool. The colors, the textures, the vibe, all of that. When you step into a house like that and you're like, yeah, I'm easy, I'm cool, yeah, Jamaica, no problem, man. All right. Then now you have the timeline frame. Okay, so the timeline frame is like a horizontal feature, right? So the years labeled clearly, your photos and your captions, and your LED strip lighting for emphasis. All right, that's the boring one. You don't need for the one. Do the cultural statement, or of course the other one, which is your minimal. Yeah. Them two there, shut. But anyway, okay, if you so desire, go for number 3, which is your timeline feature. Okay, so step 3 now. Your materials list, and this is very budget friendly because around here, we are watching dollars because we're very, very disciplined in how we spend our money because we have big dreams ahead. You understand? And where we are now is not where we're gonna stay. All right, cool. So, picture frames. Mixed sizes. Go on all the social media to show you how to do some really inexpensive picture frame. I tell you. Yes, all right. The command strips or wall anchors. You see I'm using them should sponsor the show. The command hooks, yeah. If you're in a rental and you can't drill holes in the wall, then let me just tell you something. The command hooks, baby, let me just tell you, it will save your life each and every time. Okay, your vinyl lettering or your stencil kit, accent paint, which is always optional. Cool. Floating shelves for 3D elements, LED light strips, or wall sconces. So all of these are your materials that you're going to really employ to make sure that your walls come to life. Okay, so step 4 now is your content ideas. So your childhood photos to now, to present. Yes, and don't tell me you don't have any because, may I tell you, say, when it comes to smartphones right now, everything in an instant or before, or awards or your certificates. Yes, if people have thought about you to award you and present you with an award or a certificate, do not shrink yourself Do not play yourself small. Please, may I beg you, mount it, put it on the wall, because it deserves to be seen. That means that you have earned it. When you go to school and you get your degree, don't take it and put it in a one corner, run a one part. Put it on the wall, because what you wrote for that degree, you earned it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Handwritten notes or affirmations. Handwritten notes, affirmations. I am. You know the I am statements? Yes. The I am statements. And you have the declarations too. And you have the affirmations is things that sometimes you don't quite believe, but you say it over and over and over until you believe it. You know what I'm saying? And then the declarations come from the Bible. You know what I mean? And everybody here should be a believer. So, yeah, very easy to do. Press clippings. If your name was ever mentioned in the paper, even if it's once or half a time when it's just a little name or whatever, blow that bad boy up and put it on the wall. Lyrics, poems or mission statements, cultural symbols, family tree diagram, and of course, album covers for creative. Let me just say, the coolest thing that you can put in your house right now is an album cover. Bob Marley has the coolest. Big ups to Noel Garrick, who is, he has transitioned, but let me tell you something, that man had some serious talent. You know what I mean? And yes, so that is, my dears, how you make a legacy wall. The legacy wall is like that Sankofa bird that I spoke about just now, right? You don't know where you're going. You need to know where you're going in order, so you look back. The Sankofa bird is a bird that looks back, right? But so what the symbolism behind that is, you need to know where you're coming from to know where you're going, right? So your legacy wall, your ancestors, because some of us, we are living our ancestors' wildest, and when I say wildest dreams, some of the things that we are doing now, they would not even have thought about it. But the things that they thought about, is the fact that we can read. Yeah, some of them died. Yes, because they weren't allowed to even look at a book, much less read or write. Knowledge is power. Don't waste it. Do that legacy wall. We're coming right back. Yeah, let's just pay some bills and come right back.
The Dezign Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Power in great moments. If you have financial needs, Chris and Charles will fix them for you. Power in great moments since 1992. Oh, we have it all. Power in great moments. Relax, you got Chris and Charles. Oh, we have it all. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
You may have been hearing the teasers. Now it's official. Beginning Monday, February 9, 2026, Nationwide News Network launches something special. The Nationwide Family Club, exclusively on Patreon.
With the Family Club, members get early access to our documentaries before anyone else. Some of your favorite segments, including Cliff Says, What's on My Mind, Cover Story, and others will now be a click away inside the Family Club. There are 3 tiers of membership. First, runs, the Family Insider, behind-the-scenes access, Monday motivational videos, members-only chats, and on-air birthdays and anniversary shoutouts.
Second, Silver, Nationwide VIP. Breaking news alerts, exclusive documentaries, quizzes, personal milestones celebrated on air, and weekly family roll call mentions. Oh, and for our biggest supporters,
our gold category, elite listener, full archive access, early releases, private studio tours, live show experiences, personalized birthday videos, and exclusive live streams. From historic election coverage to lifetime, impact, Jamaican milestones, and rare archive content. This is nationwide like you've never seen it before. The Nationwide Family Club coming to you February 9, 2026 on Patreon.
Join the family, support Nationwide 90 FM, the station that informs, entertains, and educates. Visit patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. That's patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. Nationwide Family Club, where you are family, because we see you as family.
We love showing you the fun side of Jamaica. New places, good food, real vibes, and pure adventure.
Sweet Jamaica. Sweet Jamaica, we not left ya.
If you enjoy exploring with us, come closer. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
We not left ya. Ain't nothing like this sweet cool breeze that jammed up.
You're in the Dezign Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker. You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Hold on. Did you say you're on your way? Why now? When you just went MIA. Message received. Oh, now you want me back. I know the procedure. Trying to come to my place. Turn around. It's too far away. Too far gone.
All right. Listen. Let me just tell you something right now. We have our co-hosts over there on the YouTube chat. You know what I'm saying? Big up to the chat. You see Annie Smith and Marigold, them just first of all, they come to our chat very early and they are in place and they do their work. You understand what I'm saying? So Annie is in charge of making sure that I am, honest and true in my whatever I say. She makes sure that she fact check it and things, and then she put it up there. You understand? So we're not come around here for just do my opinions. Everything that I say is usually based on fact and data and research, you understand? And of course, Marigold Weber, who is our true and tried cheerleader, and she said, listen, like up the chat, man, warm tea. You know how many people are on and they're like silent voyeurs. We want you to read. Even if you don't want to leave a comment or so, may I beg you, just like up the thing, man, and just the numbers showing the numbers. Yeah, we care about the numbers. It's all about the numbers. So right about now, we are in our What Would Karen Do segment, and you know that this is the best revolution station in Jamaica. Yes, and this is where you, our amazing listeners and viewers, throw the design dilemmas at me, and I will give you the stylish insight and truth, of course. So this week we're looking at one intentional shift moving forward, you understand, in our space. So I want you to send all of your design questions to 876-280-6629. So here's a question. When retiling the bedroom, how would you choose colors, patterns, textures to make the space feel fresh, cozy, and uniquely you? I'm going to say it again. When you're retiling your bedroom, how would you choose your colors, your patterns, your textures to make the space feel fresh, cozy, and uniquely you? No. Uniquely you is different from uniquely me, is different from uniquely Damian, or uniquely Annie Smith, or uniquely David, or uniquely Marigold Weather, and then David Nabar, who him special, and I am winning now, and all these things. So you have to really be intentional about the look and the feel that you are going for. For example, If you want something, if you want a calm feel, you know what I'm saying? Then you want to go with the soft neutrals, pastels, and subtle textures. If you want cozy, which, then you go with the warmth now, right? Warm tones, wood look tiles, matte finishes. If you want a red room look, then you know exactly what to go where that is concerned. We're talking about the metals and the, it's a family show. But you know I'm going with that, right? Okay. If you want bold, then you go with contrasting patterns, colorful mosaics, and of course, geometric shapes. Think about it though, now, because it is a bedroom. So it depends on whatever you're doing in the bedroom, whether it's bed things or it's relaxing things or it's to watch TV things or whatever it is, you want to think about how you are using the space. All right, cool. So the second step now is to pick a color palette. All right. Whether you're going to go for a neutral base, which is usually white, beige, gray, timeless and versatile. Cool. Accent shades now, you can, just slap in some olive green, some deep navy, some terracotta, warmth and personality that will add. Some pop colors now, mustards, corals, teals, fun and playful energy. Now, here is the pro tip. You're going to use 60% as your base, 30% as your secondary, and your 10% accent for balance. Now, colors don't just mean colors on the wall. Colors mean colors in your artwork, colors in your bedding, colors in your window treatment. You understand? Colors in your rugs, right? So you're going to choose the 60%, of course, is going to be your wall and your ceiling, right? Then your 30%, your secondary colors, your bedding, your window treatment, and the 10%, your artwork and your accessories. You get that? All right, cool. Then now you're going to choose your patterns. You're going to choose your patterns now in with regard to your tiling. You can go with just a straight even tiling. You can go for, the herringbone, which has a specific look, kind of busy, and maybe not necessarily the best of use for the expensive tiles in your bedroom because all of it is going to be covered up anyway. Or a brick layout. In your bedroom, I would certainly suggest that you go with just a straight tiling, right? Large format tiles will give you a very modern look. In my opinion, the larger, the better. Go with the 48-inch tile. Go with the 60 by 24-inch tile. Is what you mean. And do that in a brick pattern. Oh, yeah, what you mean? Less seams, more modern. Make the place look bigger. Artistic. No, you're going to go with the mosaic tiles or patterned ceramic or decorative borders. Remember, pro tip, stick with 1 to 2 pattern types to avoid overwhelming the space. Your bedroom is supposed to be very calm, relaxing, rejuvenating, and revitalizing. So if you go very busy in there, I don't know about the sleep quality, unless it's not a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? We could be doing other things. All right. So let's talk about now the textures and the finishes. Cool? All right. So matte. You know what a matte finish is, right? Matte is a scrubbable flat. A scrubbable flat. Yes, a scrubbable flat. That means that it looks flat on the wall, but you can actually wash it. You can't wash a flat paint, right? It is soft, it's cozy, it is non-reflective, and it's very, very easy on the eyes. As a matter of fact, if you use flat or matte paint on the wall, it show up the imperfections, or it will very, 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 very tiny, If you use a gloss or a semi-gloss or satin, yeah, man, every imperfection will show up on the wall. Trust and believe when I tell you. Right? If the glossy now is it's very bright, reflective and gives a modern vibe. If you use a textured and a natural finish, we're talking about stone and wood look or concrete. This now adds depth and warmth. Now here's the pro tip on this one. Combine the smooth and the textured elements for a layered, inviting look. Yeah. All right. Step 5, know your focal points. Oh, you know what the focal point is, right? Your feature wall, it could also be your bed, So you're going to use bold or patterned tiles behind the bed, or bold and patterned, just a look behind the bed just for that focal. Usually when you step into your bedroom, all right, your headboard wall is your focal wall. All right. But I realize that going to some spaces and the bed just hitch up right by you can't even get, how you gonna make the bed? That is a very, it's a mystery to me how you make that bed when the bed hitch up in the corner, right? So and then because first of all the bed is too big for the room, so and you have to fit everything in the bedroom. You understand? Not every room is for a king size bed. You're supposed to be able to walk around the bed. Yeah, that's how it go. All right. So for flooring now, you could choose the wood look or the neutral tiles for warmth, and your borders and your accents, of course, you're going to be using your tile trim, and then you could use, I don't like contrasting grout, right? Unless that is a look that you're going for. It's very, very intentional. But for everyday uses and stuff, especially when you're using the smaller tiles and everything, it emphasizes the grout lines, and anything you emphasize makes the space look a little smaller. Yeah. We're not really using much mosaics anymore. Sorry, tile companies, I know you're going to come to me. But unless it's very specific and you love it. But they have so many variations. So what I don't want you to do is to go back to, 2 years ago or 3 years ago. If you are tiling now, go into the tile stores and ask them which is the next coming, which is the one that hotter than sliced bread. Now, I don't want you to go with trends. What I want you to go with is innovation. You understand? Because if you are already doing something that you used to, which is like 4 or 5 years ago or 10 years ago, because guess what? No, we don't tile every day. So we have to be very intentional about the tiles that we use. Right? Okay, so of course now your accessories and your final touches, your rugs, your runners, of course to soften the hard tile, your bedding and your cushions, that matches and coordinates and contrasts. Are you mean? Your wall art, your shelves to enhance your personality, and your lighting to enhance the tile color and your texture. I hope this helps. I really, really hope it does. All right, stick and stay. We will be right back. Don't go nowhere, because remember, it's a big show today. No, better tell us, Jack Scorpio coming. Yes. Coming up soon.
Joanna, why you do me like Joanna? Joanna, how you gonna do me like Joanna? Joanna, hey Joanna, Joanna.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
Every great project starts at Creative Building Finishes, Jamaica's only choice for the best tiles, best bathrooms, and best kitchens. Whether you're designing, building, renovating, or selecting materials for your next project, we offer exceptional quality, standout designs, and expert guidance you can trust. Visit our showroom in Kingston or Traxall, or explore full range online at www.creativebuildingfinishes.com. Creative Building Finishes, your beautiful finish begins here.
For a limited time, Home International Limited is offering a special price on select Korean colors. You can't miss this. Choose Korean for your kitchen or bathroom countertops. Korean is durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. Solid right through and no sealing necessary. Visit us at 104 Constant Spring Road or telephone 876-755-1970 or 276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Love the vibes, the laughs, and the real talk? Then you're one of us. Don't just listen, belong. Join the nationwide 90 FM Family Club on Patreon.
The news cycle doesn't end on Friday. It needs perspective. That's why every Sunday at midday, Nationwide 90 FM presents The Week That Was. A clear, informed review of the top stories that shaped the past week, what really mattered and what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The Week That Was. Sundays at 12 noon with a repeat at 6:30 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Turn up the heat with Hot Listing, Nationwide 90FM's new on-air and online classifieds feature. If you have a car for sale, room for rent, or yard sale come up. If you look at work or need stuff. If you provide a service, make it a Hot Listing, Nationwide 90FM's new on-air and online classified segment. Your listing plays again and again. From morning till evening. You sing it, we play it. You say it once, Jamaica hears it all day, every hour. Contact our sales team now at 876-630-1210 or sales at nationwidenewsnetwork.com. Hot Listings on Nationwide 90FM, a new revolution in media.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Charge my energy, I no get time for no enemy. Tori pe pole to me. Nothing with person never see. I'm on nothing with person never see. Forget it, I say fashi. Money soon expected. Take our body agent. I take her to the person. Jelly. I'm in the answer, then yes sir. Then I'm in the answer, yes sir.
SH, why are you so quiet? Why are you so quiet? I mean, we are not used to SH being so quiet. I just, you know what I'm saying? Because she is one of our day ones. She's one of our people who, you best believe, every Saturday she's here. And I just happened to just look down and see her comment, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm not used to this. And you know that SH is coming from Germany, right? May I tell you something? The tribe, the community on Design Studio, second to none. Yes, and them set me for the week that is to come. Let me just tell you now, we are going over to Culture Yard. If that is not one of the biggest legacy. Oh, you mean, don't take my word for it? And let me just tell you something too, they don't allow cameras in. So you're in for a treat.
I take her to the person. I'm in the answer, then yes sir. Then I'm in the answer, yes sir. Respect is reciprocal, even though una know say I special. Anybody, when no one to surgery. Anybody, when no the body body.
Welcome to this week's home tour, and this week we are at the Government Yard in Trenchtown. Yes, this is where Bob's humble roots began. You know, they always said, don't despise the day of small beginnings, because let me tell you something, this could not be more humble. It is really small, and we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the architecture of the space. You are going to marvel at the size of these rooms, because these rooms were intended for families to live. We're talking about maybe 6 to 8 people in one bedroom. I don't know if you know about Tata, but Tata was Bob's mentor. Yeah, you know, so he would come down and he would sleep right outside a Tata door because he didn't have a family. So when he said cold ground was my bed last night and Rockstone was a pillow, that's exactly, I'm going to show you where. Michael!
Hi. Welcome,
so good to see you.
Welcome. Yeah, so it's starting. As you know, Trenchtown.
Yes.
Got the name Trench from Mr. Trench. He's an Irishman.
He's an Irishman.
From Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
It was Trench Pen.
Yes.
The housing department bought the land from
yes.
him after Mr. Trench left.
Uh-huh.
So over time, they changed from pen to town.
All right, so I see
this is a floor plan. Yes.
Floor plan. First of all, how big is this room?
10 by 10.
10 by 10. And you're telling me now that families. This is a house.
Yes.
This is a house right here, sir. This 10 by 10 room
originally
is a house.
It was 2 rooms
okay.
But after the population started expand, it was part in 2. So one family have this section and next family. So 2 family room this.
So you talking to me from experience because you used to live here too?
Yes. over the next block.
So how much are you used to living in the one room?
8 brothers and sisters.
In the
Mother and
one room?
father, yes.
So how that go now? Well, so you have
2 beds.
Yes, so.
Maybe you have a little bed and you have a big bed. And
have
maybe
a
you
big
just
bed.
have a little dresser or a table in the corner.
And 8 of you
8 of we live
in one
So
room.
you eat, you sit down up on the bed.
So Michael, this is the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
So
in-
all of these artists come from Trenchtown. Oh my goodness. So
All
we talk
of these.
about Father Hugh
My
Sherlock.
father, Hugh Sherlock, he's the founder for the Boys Town.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And he had the
And he
first-
wrote the anthem,
Yeah.
the national anthem.
He wrote the national
Yes.
anthem and a Trenchtown him come
Yes.
from. No big.
Him
no
not come
large.
from Trenchtown, but Trenchtown him come.
Him come from Trenchtown.
Yes.
Him come from Trenchtown.
Dabby Dabs.
Dabby Dobson.
All of them. Ernie Wrangling.
Yes.
He was living at 50, one of the third greatest guitarists in the world.
Absolutely.
Ernie
With the
Wrangling.
history that is in
Yes.
this place right now. And you see, why I feel that places like this is so important is because people tend to not give honor and homage to the history. And we have to know like where our roots are.
That's
We
why-
have to give honor to it. And we have to make sure that people know, because you have a certain generation now, you know, because them young and just a come, them feel say it is all about them. But them not understand that these greats come before them.
That's why we have the culture yard.
There you go.
Preserve that history.
So you started Culture Yard?
Of course.
Everybody,
Of course.
let me introduce you to
I am founder for the
Mr.
culture
Michael
yard.
Smith.
Yeah, I'm the
He
founder.
founded Culture Yard with
Yeah.
all the history. And he was one of the people who was round all of them, Bob. Peter Tosh.
Bonnie Wheelers,
Bonnie
Joe
Wheeler.
Higgs, Alton Ellis, Delroy Wilson, just name them.
Just name them. He was here. He was here sitting and holding a reasoning right up there.
I
So
listen to them every
I
day.
listen to them while the lyrics are right and all these things.
I was
Culture.
There. I was here.
Culture Yard.
Yes.
Let's go look at the kitchen where you know him used to sleep. I'm here says Ziggy did born here too, actually.
I want to tell you, maybe him conceived here.
I hear.
This is the kitchen daughter usually occupy after my grandmother leave it and people leave it and start move out. And when after Bob mom went abroad, he came to stay with Tata.
Yes.
Because Tata was like a protector for him. Because I tell you, when we are youth, you know, you have some people despise Bob, you know. Because you live in collide. Hey, boy, brother, uptown you feel live.
Yeah.
So at them kind of thing there, but
Yeah, man.
you see, no one now go there. Tata. I'm protector.
Can't mess with him.
So you can't mess
Yeah,
with him.
mess with him.
You
So
understand?
put him for sleep inside
So
of
him
it,
still
to protect him
yeah,
inside
still
here.
So when man they run and doing music, yes, so embrace it.
Yes, sir, and
Yes,
sleep.
sir, him sleep. I when him get in with return thing, Richard come check in here.
Come check him here.
Yeah. If I not coal
kerosene
stove,
a
that's
kerosene-
kerosene stove.
Because you started with the coal
Coal
first,
stove, but
and then
then
now
you
you
go to
you modern times now
go
you're
to
gone to
kerosene.
kerosene
Yes.
stove. Yes.
So
yes.
we call this a firewall. So you'd have each person would have 4 pot of cooking. Different
pot.
somebody in the
And everybody in them own way.
everybody
and
I do
one
them
thing.
own thing. You have a little table and you do your thing. You understand?
Of course.
This kitchen for somebody for this. The next one is the same thing.
You just know what that is? That's an iron.
Yes.
Yeah. That is before
Electric iron.
Before electric iron.
When I usually use it,
And you heat it on the thing.
the coal stove,
Mhm.
and they put like stove,
Yes.
the coal,
Yes.
and they catch it like this in this stove.
Oh, that's how that was.
And the fire under, so it's hot. So
So
when you
it's
take
hot.
it up with the cloth now,
Uh-huh.
you rub it off.
Yes.
Then you start iron.
And I know like no woman no cry. Tell me
Yes.
that story.
Oh, no, no cry. My life, as I say, that story, because I was sitting on the wall.
Yes.
Like, them time I was working at the Institute of Jamaica. You know,
Yes.
Getting first job at 16. I started school at 14. So I don't know nothing.
So no man, you know enough. You know
But I
enough.
get a job.
But you get a job.
Yes.
And
in
you
the
knew enough to get a job.
Jamaica Journal.
So what you did there?
We do proofreading and all that kind of thing.
And you say you don't know nothing. But
Mm.
anyway, you were sitting on the wall.
Yeah, me playing the guitar.
Yeah.
Tata teach me how to play that same
Mhm.
guitar. And
Mhm.
when me give Bob the guitar now, and Bob said, but this well tune, man.
Uh-huh.
And him there and start ping the guitar.
Right.
Start to sit down on his bicycle.
Yes.
I'm the dude that ride a bicycle, and I sit down on the wall.
Mhm.
And Bob them. And same time, I like a commotion with a lady and her baby father and thing. And I don't know if them are fighting doors, but you know, crying and thing.
Right.
And them just I told them, I always say, Bob, do more, but I told them that.
two of
Some
them.
people always say, Bob, give him that music, credit him the music. For soup kitchen, but we thought I never have no soup kitchen here.
Yes.
And I saw that the regular and the different media more.
But you know how.
Bob, them credit.
You know how it is.
So
You
and
know
so
how it
call
is.
them no one that time.
Right.
Not like that.
Right.
She are crying. Bob said something, Tata said something. Bob said something.
So it was a collaboration.
Yes.
Exactly.
So when them say something.
So that was the genesis of No Woman
Yes.
Cry.
Because even one part of the lyrics where him say, my key would be my only carriage.
Yes.
My name, but when them do the music, him say, my feet.
Yes.
But
yes.
at that moment, that's when it was the three of us there. Him say, my feet, my key.
My key.
My key was when I leave school, you know, come from school, you know, I ain't not going nowhere. Me and my brother will go and play football and things. Yeah.
You come straight
but
here.
I just me sit down around the man.
Right. Wow, 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 wow.
Mr.
This is a
Vincent
wow.
Ford.
No, there's a presence inside here
Yes,
still, you know.
that,
This place is very
spiritual,
reverent.
yes, yes.
This place here of a
Yes, you
presence.
feel it?
You feel it. You feel a sense of peace in here. You
Yes.
feel that there's a connection to the past.
Yes.
In here.
Isn't it? Yes.
You know, the walls I can see, Jah, God guide us all. This to me was not only his house, but his
Like
spiritual
a
temple.
like a temple.
You know what I
yes,
mean?
yes.
So you can tell, you see, when you have these mystical people and then people who really deep and you know, you feel them presence when they have gone before us. And I can tell you that you feel it when you walk up in here. Inside you say it's not a place to be toyed with.
No.
You know what I mean? So you tell me now,
That
this
was
stool
one
here,
stool that them need to sit on pan
the stool
and play
is
guitar.
Me not even want to touch that stool.
Yes,
here, you know
that
what I
stool.
mean? Yeah.
You know them long time chair.
Yeah,
with
I
the
know
back.
this. I know
Well,
this.
we don't know where the back turn.
Because to the back here, the
Yeah,
back
we
right
come
here,
up,
we
yes.
come up. So
Original
you guys, when
stool.
you guys come down here, please don't even touch it, much less sit down on it. Because you know honesty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
All
So
right.
this is
So,
Tata Temple.
this is Tata
This is
Temple.
that's when we open the yard. We cut the
Okay.
ribbon.
So where you-
out front.
Are you
Here
now?
I am.
Yes, man. See you there.
I was the chairman of the Trenchtown Development
There you go.
Association. Yes.
So, Michael, you're doing big things. And we certainly do applaud you. We do appreciate you. We need more support for Trenchtown.
Yes.
And we need more support for Culture Yard
Yes,
because it is a
definitely.
necessary
Yes.
thing for our culture and our journey. Michael, I want to thank you for showing us the origins
Yeah.
of many of Bob's
You're
music.
very welcome.
And I want to thank you for
Yes.
opening up the doors for
Yes,
us. I want to thank you for starting Culture Yard.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, and I didn't start it for myself.
No,
man.
I
It starts
know
for
that.
the
You
community.
are
It's for the community.
one of what we call now a nation builder.
Yes,
So
it's for the
therefore, if it's anybody must get like a OD or OJ this
Yeah.
year, is you.
Yeah, and I'm not even looking about that.
Is
I
it?
just know say I did something. Bob told me, you know.
He told
Right
you.
here, him sit down. I come
Right.
from work one day and me and Tata was here and visit Tata. And him say, Mikey, people want to come and ask that I'm just come back from the tour in
Yes.
England. Him say, people want to come here and ask about me, you know. I would have to tell them, you know, and them I go pay one, you know. So from them time, me have that vision for
You have the
here.
vision for here.
So when anybody move out of the yard, we don't make nobody else live it. We just keep it.
Just keep it as a monument and an homage
we just keep
to
the yard and we just have the
a
yard
simpler time.
until the Governor General say, what do you want to do as a project for the association? I said, we don't like going to tourism because we have a culture yard.
There you go. And that's
And
where
they say,
it
yes, I
began.
support, I love that.
And
And
that's
when we
where it
started, the tourist board the government never want it.
Yeah.
But we do it because our place.
Our
we
place.
obviously we own Trenchtown.
Yes, yes.
So we just did it.
So, all right, my darling, I thank you so
Yeah,
very
man.
much.
You're
And I tell you, I
welcome,
thank you. I
You're
thank you.
welcome.
I thank you.
You're
All
welcome.
right.
You're welcome, man.
So this concludes our very, very, very important edition of the home tour today. We were in Trenchtown, still are, and I'm still just marveling of the history of it. The fact that, you know, we have this right here, where it all started. We're talking about the man of the millennium. From this place, Trenchtown, well, originally, you know, from St. Anne, but this is where a lot of his lyrics, a lot of his foundation was coming from. Of course, he was mentored by the great Tata. That's it for me. And I'm telling you, make your way down here, come down to Culture Yard, come visit Michael. He's a walking historian. See you next time.
because myself I never talk. I look you, they laugh, you go. I shall no say the time go come, mama, I no say the time go come. When you look go fit the line, mama, life not up by.
Let me just tell you something. I enjoyed every single thing. This is one of my most favorite home tours. Why? Because of the legacy. Why? Because it's Bob. And why? Because it's Culture Yard in Trench Town. I mean, just SH says that she has one of these the irons and she uses as a bookend, because it's just so, when I tell you, rich with history, rich, and it's all about legacy. As I said, the whole overarching tone for the Dezign studio in February is love, legacy, and nothing other than lifestyle. So sometimes people, we have to look back to see exactly where we are going forward. Because let me just tell you something, looking back now, and this is a man who is, yes, very, very, very relevant. Set the foundation for all of the youth them right now who are going to come forth is Jack Scorpio, the legendary Jack Scorpio. So what I want you guys to do is to go get your water, whatever the thing is, come right back and just stay tuned and pay attention, because he's a legend in the house right now. Big things are going on. Big things. Soon come back.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
For a limited time, Home International Limited is offering a special price on select Korean colors. You can't miss this. Choose Korean for your kitchen or bathroom countertops. Korean is durable, beautiful, and long-lasting. Solid right through and no sealing necessary. Visit us at 104 Constant Spring Road or telephone 876-755-1970 or 276-6448. Open Mondays to Fridays, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Hey, my peeps, get this on the regular. Your HIV status, if you consider, at least if you test once a year. Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Cause it might not show up on your timeline and you learn too late, so you're out of time. A progressive future, mandatory. Real long life, our story. You hear?
Remember, update your status in a real life. Go HIV test today.
Just 15 minutes and your status clear. Real long life, our story. Real long life with a youth, coming from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Tune in to Cliffviews Online, hosted by George Davis, right here on Nationwide 90 FM, Wednesday, February 25, as we broadcast live from the Jamaica Pegasus, where Regency Petroleum Limited is officially launching QPR Pothole Filler, an innovative asphalt repair product designed to provide permanent solutions to Jamaicans' persistent road maintenance challenges. We all know potholes are a daily frustration, draining public resources and damaging vehicles across the island. QPR changes that story. It's the #1 asphalt repair product in the USA, now available in Jamaica. With ministerial endorsement, QPR aligns with government priorities for safer, more efficient infrastructure while supporting a proudly Jamaican-owned company leading innovation in the energy and construction sectors. So tune in to Cliffviews Online, Wednesday, February 25 with George Davis, live from the Jamaica Pegasus Hotel for the official launch of QPR Pothole Filler. This broadcast is brought to you by Regency Petroleum Limited, fueling growth, building Jamaica.
Every day, Jamaicans have something to say. In the group chats, on social media, in the streets, there's a place where it all comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section, Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
From early childhood to higher education, from smart classrooms to school nutrition, Jamaica's education system is evolving fast. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information is leading the charge. Broadband in schools across the island, 6 new STEM-focused secondary schools on the way, thousands of teachers trained in cutting-edge technology, and more students in high-demand TVET programs than ever before. We're empowering learners, equipping educators, and transforming education for Jamaica's future. The Ministry of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, we are trending, transforming education for national development.
This station raised me. It gave me a voice. And if Nationwide has ever meant something to you, come on in. Join the Nationwide 90 FM Family Club today on Patreon.
Sleep on me, be me girl, I feel wake up me say very early. Round the table, prepare breakfast for me. 12 o'clock, me say lunch on the spot. 3 o'clock, me say that dinner. 7 o'clock, me say that supper. 7 o'clock, me say that supper. Me no want no lazy body, me no want no lazy body. Lazy body, me no want no lazy body. Can't take the girl and we have taxi. Can't take the girl and we have taxi. Seems like them want to sleep on me. Seems like them want to sleep on me. But I don't want no wee body, no wee body, no wee body. Wee body, no wee body, no wee body. You see me girl, set the souls on the fire. Oh, all them carnal mind and dirty attitude.
You're in the Dezign studio with the Dezign Diva, Karen Booker.
By telling the story to achieve their glory.
Let me just tell you something, man. Let me just tell you right about now we have Jack Scorpio in the house. Well, he's on Zoom, but then again, he's still in the house. You understand? And we are just so elated. We are honored. Let me just, you see, when you're there on like a living icon, a legend in his own right. And we just know, let me just say, so first of all, if you don't know what you know, then you don't know, so you're not an excuse. But you see, what you know, you're in the presence of greatness. You have to give the man him flowers, man. So, Jack Scorpio, born Noel Williams, is a legendary Jamaican producer, sound system operator, and entrepreneur, best known as the founder of the iconic Black Scorpio sound system and record label. Emerging in the late 1970s and rising to prominence in the 1980s and 1990s, he became one of the most influential figures in dancehall and reggae music. Through Black Scorpio, Jack Scorpio played a pivotal role in shaping the sound of modern dancehall as we know it. He was instrumental in producing and promoting some of Jamaica's biggest artists. Please, and this is just including, but the list goes on and on and on. Certainly not limited to Shabba Ranks, Beanie Man, Ninja Man, and Dennis Brown. His productions are known for their hard-hitting rhythms, innovative sound, and authentic representation of Jamaican street culture. Yeah! Beyond music production, Jack Scorpio built Black Scorpio into a respected global brand, contributing to the international spread of reggae and dancehall. His sound system became a dominant force in clashes and live events. Oh yes, earning respect both locally and internationally. Today, Jack Scorpio is recognized as a pioneer and a cultural icon whose contributions helped influence and define the golden era of reggae and dancehall. Jack Scorpio, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Let me just...
Endorsement is great, and it's real. It's not joke because we do so much with this music here it's unbelievable. And the history behind what I do I said I just applaud myself for doing it because it do great for our culture, it do great for our music, and it do great for our country.
Absolutely. I remember when I saw you in the park last summer, and this was the park in Long Island, in New York. And I'm like, wait a second, why is it that we don't have Jack on the show? We're going here, sir. We're going here, sir, because this is a man walking around with reggae history in his veins. You understand what I'm saying? He can tell you everything that go on and in an authentic, credible way. So, Jack, all right, you were born Noel Williams. Did you ever...
No, well, we got to correct that one.
Correct. Okay, so now that... What is your name?
Maurice Johnson.
So where Noel Williams come from? Maurice Johnson.
Okay, see, it's a Noel Williams.
I'm like, oh my God. So people, let us just correct.
Yeah, that just needs to be correct. But the world know me as Maurice Johnson.
Maurice Johnson, because I know your daughter pretty well. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, your daughter is one of my besties. And I'm like, oh, come Johnson. Anyway, so, you know, I'm like, okay, all right, cool. But let me just say, so Jack, what was your original vision? You were born Maurice Johnson. Did you know that you would rise to this kind of meteoric, iconic, legendary format?
Actually, I didn't know it would reach to the standard, but I love music from I was about, I would say, 8, 9, 10-year-old.
Passion.
I was actually going into, the around Wild Crescent, where I live in Jews land.
Yes.
And we have a dance hall around Wild Crescent where,
me know where that
the people don't know because we are talking about in the 60s. And I was just a kid, you know what I mean? And used to hear them out. And I used to go there until we have a sound round Sunday named Dell. I used to go and listen to them and, El Susie, I go a country with them with the sound, just listen to music and, so I really love the music from I was about 10, 12 years old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just run through my head and just go listen to music and back, and, it's growing me. And the first money that I work, I never forgot them did have a pipeline on the Washington Boulevard.
Yes.
And I get a little job to dig a piece of the pipeline across the Boulevard. And I never forget, I get about 68. When I done the whole work, I get about 68 pounds.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes. 68 pounds.
I think it's a pound or dollars, one of them. But I mean, no, well, 1968, I think it was the dollars. But them times the dollars and the pound was equal in the US.
Okay.
But anyway, that first money I got, what I work for, and I take it and buy a little Dulcimina. I would have called it, one side is turntable and one side is the record player.
Okay.
And it's like a little grip.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where, and I buy 2 albums.
Yeah.
Which is Eptones and Top.
Yes.
And Delroy Wilson good all over because, going to the dance and listening Eptones and Top and listening Delroy Wilson, I'm Not a King and Feel Good all over and these beautiful songs just, Delroy really take on my heart and Delroy is the one who inspired me. I'm not going to corner because listening that youth as a young man, him inspire me a lot to focus on righteousness.
Yes.
So I buy those 2 albums. And in those days, there wasn't any current Hightley Avenue or so you have to buy battery. No, this is how me start. It's a battery thing. It use 6 batteries, so I have to buy the battery. And I used to put it on my window.
Yeah.
But the good government house and people who might hear me know how Jews and marvel the government house. You just build a 2-bedroom with a little window and I just put it on the window and I used to play the LP. And that was from 1968 to going to 1970. My father died in 1970. And when he died, I ended up building a little shop. I used to work at Bagasse company, so I started to work and I'd get some Bagasse board and build a little shop right at the front of my, Hightley Avenue there. And the big shop is there now, but it come from a little board shop. and I used to sell fried fish and dumpling and all of that. And the same little,
I love it.
no man, my history is really, the way we are coming up, we come natural and real because, yeah, you know, that little dulcimina thing, you know, what me I tell you, and when we put on the album, and, you know, we are selling little fried fish and dumpling, so we, you know, them get the, you know, if you have a little gambling thing, people used to come to the Friday night, come play little pizza, pot and liquor. So, you know, when you have this ghetto life and, you know, the little music I play and people
Bill a vibe.
come and it's a vibe.
Yeah,
and,
man, Bill a vibe.
You know, it's happened that the things start to grow, honestly, because you hear what happened now. It getting a little bigger and bigger and bigger because of the music I play. You know, we are selling little fried fish with little dumpling, little ackee, so, you know, and we have, you know, we have sell little drinks and what have you, because that was a small little shop. But anyway, it happened that things are getting improved.
Yes.
And I go buy a little, I remember I go buy a amplifier and one speaker box. Yeah, a brother named Gerald brother, but when I buy that, one speaker, one little amplifier. So, you know, me get bigger than the...
You're big now. You're big now.
Yeah, and coincidentally...
Big things are gone.
Yeah, and, you know, me and Sassafras used to go to the same school. He used to teach people and else they are good. Well, my history is so much to talk about me with the time now.
You see...
But anyway, you know, it grew from there. The first time I play out with my song, a song from Marvel named Black Solidarity. That time in my rain and, you know, so me have little amplifier now, me have 2 box, and, you know, General Treat have a brother named Blacker, used to be my DJ, and I used name, you know, yeah, well, Guana was my first selector, I used name Guana, I'm dying now. But anyway, it happened that me and Sassafras because same school, Marvelous School, you know, the same branch, and he's a good DJ, so I'm used to DJ and El Suzy. So when I go clash with the sound of Marvel, you know, the sound of Marvel I never used to use Sassafras.
Oh, okay.
So me now getting to use and we go clash with him and clashing him up on Headley Avenue.
Yes.
Right in a terrace yard, right before my yard, and that me win the clash.
And I saw it start.
I saw it start.
You know what I love about this interview right now? You can feel it. It was like we can feel it. It's palpable. Your passion right now is like it's from day one. It has not slowed down at all.
No,
it really has not. So you know what I want to ask you? Like, okay, so fast forward to now, right? What is your opinion on not dancehall, reggae now? As to the state of reggae in 2026?
26. Yeah, good question. Yo, boy, you know, I love reggae music so much.
Yeah.
And I love dancehall.
Yeah.
And away from loving dancehall, I was on the radio a while ago, and I was saying to the people, wonder if they know, say, the word dancehall is really the all. Where we have when me I play in the 60s then and we are not going there. I'm talking about the 70s and the 80s when Black Scorpio sound have ruined
Run
dance.
Road. Yeah.
Run Road.
Run Road.
And the same Delroy Wilson song then are the same Sugar Miner then. Those were the artists who are damn in the dance. And you know, they must sing great songs and nice rhythm and, you know, but, you know, really and truly, it definitely changed. It must be, it's hard to say, but the message in the music is the problem. That's what I realized. The artists nowadays not going to the depths of writing proper lyrics and get the right musicians, because nowadays we are getting the music goes with the message in the music. So if you have a good message and you get a good musician, then you will get good reggae music.
Of course.
And you will get good music. Now, I'm not gonna blame the rhythm for some time. I blame say, oh, the type of rhythm what them make. But see, like what man can make a rhythm, and an artist can come on the rhythm and say, I'm gonna shot the man in him head, I'm gonna this to the woman there. You could have come say, I'm gonna love the man and keep him as a friend. Under the same melody, and the message is right for our nation. That is the problem what I have with some of these younger generation with the message them put on the rhythm.
So
that, yeah.
Jack, let me ask you this. Any of the younger generation, is it like how you used to go and sit at the feet of people who come before you? Does that happen anymore where, you know, you have so much passion? Because I know in my industry, I used to go and sit at the feet of people who come before me. So I can't just learn. We just want some of the goodness just drop off on me, on the wayside. I mean, all right. Like, you know, like when the woman with the issue of blood touched Jesus' hem and she said, yeah, she get the power. Does this happen anymore where, you know, you have the younger generation in reggae, dancehall, and they come and they check an icon like you? Because everybody know if they find you, right? And say, you know what, just mentor me for a little bit. Just tell me something. Just give me something.
And, you know, I'm not getting that from some of these younger folks because, you see, what I personally stand for is positiveness. Some of them, I'm going to tell you something. I meet a guy one day, you know, one of the artists everybody I talk about. And
yeah.
Him just, where I was in Canada. I went to a storage Canada. He was there.
Right.
Same massacre. And the great one greet me and the respect one show me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that touched me for me. I said,
yeah.
Them guy, the youth here make me feel proud of myself. What them say, the two of us take the same plane, but it's when I come off of the plane and we are come out and somebody must say, a Scorpio that thing on. He say, oh, that Scorpio. And then come right over and say, Father Scorpio, can you give me a double to my son? And that kind of respect, I just, you know, it touched me say, yeah, them youth here have some, you know, for them to do them thing. And to be honest, I listen a couple of tracks them, and they may not like some of them, but you can see the positiveness in him as a DJ.
Yes.
Because one of the things what me I tell them say, sometimes remember is what you put on that rhythm counts for. I see you play a song a while ago. I see you play Lazy Body. It's over 40 years now, that song.
Oh, you mean? Yeah.
And when I hear it, it sounds fresh.
And it's still a lick. Exactly, it's still fresh.
You understand what I'm talking about? And that, what people don't know, say, the little history of that rhythm.
Okay.
That is the second computer rhythm. What it in a Jamaica. Blood Fire Posse was the same first one. And it's the same man who make Blood Fire Posse make that
this one.
computer rhythm.
Yes.
But we still use the live rhythm guitar. That's El Beckford, never forget. And, you know, it kind of have a little different live sound, but it's computer. The drum is roll, it's computer. But I was just saying to you that rhythm make over 40 years now.
Right.
And as I hear you play it, I said, boy, look at that.
Look at that.
You know, but, you know, the message in the music, no lazy, but and you know, it's still relevant today.
Of course it is.
Some of these songs, them what I make, if you hear it today, you don't want to hear it next week.
Yeah, and they don't last till next week. You know, as a matter of fact, the other day they were popping out so many at a time. There wasn't like, you know, like when you make a song and then it could do a run and then you put out another one. It's like it's just on a thing. It's just put it out. So you don't get a chance to just gel with the song. You understand what I'm saying?
Don't get a chance and that thing. You see, well, it's not a little bit different now.
Yes.
Sometimes, you know, as I say again, I don't know this. For just hustler money. Enough people come, as I said, buy out and sell out, and you know, you see, so you may tell me start from a Dulcimina thing.
Dulcimina, yeah, that's a grip, guys. Yeah.
So me never rich and me build this from nothing, and it grows. That's the world know of me, and me thank God for that. I mean, not gonna make none of them, artists come to my place and want this song, and for them talk about gun and this and that. I said, no, but I slowly me there, For enough people don't know, so Shabba Rankin first song, big song, I made the first one in Madrid for, Love Me Nana. You can't talk it on the radio.
Yes.
And Shabba Rankin come and give me that. For me, that the rhythm before, even, the whole of we I get the same rhythm from Celia and Clevie. Jammies get the rhythm there. The Nana rhythm then, so we don't have to talk it on the radio. I really hold the pants, so we know. And Shabba Rankin give me that for me, that general chief on the rhythm. I say, respect for the man and when I have no woman. Then the man that you call Tarzan. I don't know if you understand.
Of course.
You understand? I'm after reading that Shabba Rankin actually start to buy the song in a dynamic studio. I never forget that moment. And when he reach the night, I mean, say, I have to stop him and say, Shabba, why you know something a really voice and I can't play for radio?
Yes.
Enough man realize that me tell Shabba enough advice, we could have voice it and it's a big song, everybody love it.
But you have a particular standard.
Never standard.
Yes.
And him do a song for me instead of that name. Kick out your foot and man, mascot. Ball it out now, kick under your gala. Ready, you're ready, and a hot your heart. But help him carry her to grow too.
Yes.
And him do another one named Mike McCallum. So we do a couple songs and Shabba.
Right.
And thing. But as I said, I don't record song what can't play on radio, and I stand to that until today.
Until today, yes. And that's why we love you.
And gun lyrics are ladies' parts.
Yeah.
I don't deal with that.
Yes.
I am in the slow lane, so I will continue
in the slow lane. Slow and steady and iconic and legendary. That is Jack Scorpio. Yeah, exactly. Born Maurice. This one, no, Jack, where can we find you?
Well, actually, I am, and my website is www.blackscorpionenterprise.com.
Blackscorpionenterprise.com.
And
right.
on Facebook, I definitely, and that too, on my TikTok is Black Scorpio Enterprise. That's Facebook. So you can, not Facebook, TikTok. My Facebook is for Maurice Johnson.
Okay.
You know, so, and, people can link me up. I have a radio station which, when I say radio station, is the internet. And as I say, you can get me, like we just come off, I link up with Linkage Radio in New York City, Foundation Radio in Florida.
Right.
And Irish Jam Radio on a Sunday. That is today. We link up with those stations. And today is that tomorrow we link up with Irish Jam from 5 o'clock until 7 every Sunday. But we start from 3 until 7 every Sunday.
Okay.
I work 4 days a week.
Right.
Me personally. And my radio station is Black Scorpio Radio. And it's Thursday from 10 until 1. Friday from 10 until 1, Saturday from 10 until 2, and Sunday from 3 until 7.
Okay.
And, I just give them the history because my thing is more like telling people, what happened and what we do and artists who, I was just honoring Cat Core. Because I do...
Yeah, it's a big loss in the music fraternity.
Yes, I do an album with Bunny Rug. One of his first solo album. And, I was talking to the people and telling them that Bunny Rug is a man who, I would have said personally with me can talk this. Bunny Rug discovered Sean Paul. I'm bringing Coma Edley up in my studio. Bunny Rug.
There you go. We're going to do a part 2, Jack. Right? We're going to do a part 2 because there's so much that I need to get out from you. There's so much history and one thing I want to say, the man's relevant. Is not like, okay, him do this and him do that back in the 80s and the 90s. He has a radio station now which he collaborates with people all over the world. So let me just say there's so much more that we need to talk to you about. So just stay on the line for a minute, Jack, and then I'm going to thank you for for really coming on. Let me tell you, bless us today by just your presence, because you
Thank
are
you.
part of the fabric of Jamaica. You are the legacy. You understand? You're iconic. You're Jack Scorpio. Soon come back.
True.
Morality's dying. Stop from lying.
The news cycle doesn't end on Friday. It needs perspective. That's why every Sunday at midday, Nationwide 90 FM presents The Week That Was. A clear, informed review of the top stories that shaped the past week, what really mattered and what lies ahead. No noise, no theatrics, just analysis, context, and clarity. The Week That Was. Sundays at 12 noon with a repeat at 6:30 p.m. Understand the news before the week begins. Only on Nationwide 90 FM, a new revolution in media.
Singers, songwriters, producers, this is your chance to write your name into Jamaica's rich music history and also win $3 million cash in the JCDC Festival Song Competition. And it's now so easy to enter because what? We gone digital. It's all online. Just log on to jcdc.gov.jm, fill in the form online and upload your entry. Closing date March 31. Enter now.
More parts, more brands, same Berts you trust. From Audi to BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Volkswagen, we bring premium German service and suspension parts straight from Europe to Yard. No waiting on imports, no delays, just quality parts available when you want them. Visit any of our locations, Camp Road, Malines Road, or Hagley Park today. More parts, more brands, same Berts. It hurts if you don't check Berts.
You may have been hearing the teasers. Now it's official. Beginning Monday, February 9, 2026, Nationwide News Network launches something special. The Nationwide Family Club, exclusively on Patreon.
With the Family Club, members get early access to our documentaries before anyone else. Some of your favorite segments, including Cliff Says, What's on My Mind, Cover Story, and others will now be a click away inside the Family Club. There are 3 tiers of membership. First, Bronze, the Family Insider, behind-the-scenes access, Monday motivational videos, members-only chats, and on-air birthdays and anniversary shoutouts.
Second, Silver, Nationwide VIP. Breaking news alerts, exclusive documentaries, quizzes, personal milestones celebrated on air, and weekly family roll call mentions. Oh, and for our biggest supporters,
our gold category, elite listener, full archive access, early releases, private studio tours, live show experiences, personalized birthday videos, and exclusive live streams. From historic election coverage to lifetime, impact, Jamaican milestones, and rare archive content. This is Nationwide like you've never seen it before. The Nationwide Family Club, coming to you February 9, 2026 on Patreon.
Join the family, support Nationwide 90 FM, the station that informs, entertains, and educates. Visit patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. That's patreon.com/Nationwide News Network. Nationwide Family Club, where you are family, because we see you as family.
Every day, Jamaicans have something to say. In the group chats, on social media, in the streets, there's a place where it all comes together. The comment section. This is not a lecture. This is not a call-in show. This is the hottest topics of the day, filtered through real opinions, real WhatsApp messages, real voice notes, real reactions. You agree, disagree, sound off, text it, voice note it, debate it. Comments section, Monday to Friday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. only on Nationwide 90 FM, the new revolution in media.
You're in the Design Studio with the Design Diva, Karen Booker.
Why stop the children from having fun? In time of silence, you make you move. Take a bite like a thief in the night. And reminisce and cry and laugh. Every day I love her just a little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more. And she loves me the same.
And she loves me the same. Let me just tell you something. I tell you, so it's a big show today now. I tell you, it's a big show today. Now, let me just tell you something now. She's here. She's here. She's here. And who is she? She's Karen Carpenter. Professor Karen Carpenter. Let me just tell you, something. You see, if you have a professor next to your name, you feel like, let me tell you, you have to talk to her nice, walk very, gently around her because a professor is in the room. Anyway, so Karen Carpenter is a professor of gender, sexuality, and psychology, a licensed counseling psychologist in Jamaica and a Florida board certified clinical sexologist for over 20 years. Yeah, big things. Okay. Professor Carpenter is the Chief Operating Officer of the Mindset Group Limited and Director of Caribbean Sexuality Research Group, CSRG Clinic at the University Hospital of the West Indies. Her books include Love and Sex, The Basics, Questioning Caribbean Jewish Identity, Interweaving Tapestries of Sexuality and Culture, Volumes 1 and 2, and Language, Race, and the Global Jamaican. Oh, Professor Carpenter?
Yes,
welcome to the show.
Professor Karen.
There you go. You mean? We get an honorary professor. We get an honor.
At least for the time that we're on.
Exactly. Let me just tell you something. Karen, I have been looking at, I'm a voyeur, as you know, and I've been observing and looking at women, relationships, the way how we are with each other, the way how we are in relationships and so on. And I think that we've reached to a very pivotal part because, we're in now the age of information. Yes. We can research things that are, we have ChatGPT, we have this. So we have whole heap of insights coming at us. But, the more things change, the more they remain the same. And what I am seeing now in this love month, the love for self is not where it should be.
Well, I'm not sure that it has ever been where it should be.
All right.
Yes, I don't think that that's a new thing. And I think we've transitioned from this altruistic notion, the notion that we should be doing. You were in Trenchtown, where Mikey had done his Trenchtown project, his culture project for the community.
Yes.
That's called altruism.
Yes.
That's love of others and love of the society.
Yes, ma'am.
And we've transitioned from thinking that we should be giving back to the society to a me generation. So love of self has become a big thing in the me generation. And I'd say like the last two generations, our Gen Zers and our Alpha are probably in that me generation where the focus is very much more on the individual and not on the social context.
So, all right. I saw that in the millennials where it really changed and thing. But I do think that the alphas now are slowly turning it back. I think they love community. And they love the group thing and the tribal. I just think there is something there because I want to know that there is hope.
Well, I think, the issue is not so much whether or not there is hope. There's always hope. Hope, a lovely definition of hope I got from someone was dreaming in the future.
Oh.
So if we dream of a better future, we're hopeful.
Yes.
Yeah, so I love that, dreaming in the future. And I think we're all dreaming in the future. My challenge with the focus away from social structures and giving back in the social context is that the focus on self is more about acquisition. What can I acquire? Not how can I be a better character? Yes. How can I develop my personality? Yes. How can I be of service to others? Seems to be less important than how much stuff can I accumulate, because I'm hoping to find my comfort in things.
In things, exactly.
Yeah, and that's why the self-love is not evident.
There you go. So how do we get back to brass tacks now? How do we get back to basics?
I think every generation has its experiences, eh?
Okay.
I don't know that I'm kind of anti the going back to things.
Okay. All right.
I am very much evolutionary.
So we continue.
So we continue. We're in an evolution,
right,
where people have even come of age when they started dating. They started dating online.
Mm-hmm.
This is our alpha generation.
Mm-hmm.
We were hit by a pandemic,
right,
which meant everybody in that band, in that age group, came of age online, not face-to-face,
right,
not IRL, not having human contact. And so things became more important for them.
Okay.
Especially electronic things and remote things. So they're going through their own evolution. When they become the sandwich generation where they have parents to take care of and kids, perhaps there will be an evolution in their group. And the next group will, life changes. The one thing that's constant is change.
It's change.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. I have an issue with when you say, listen, we have now put our emphasis on things rather than ourselves and so on, which to me is a big problem when you get into relationships, because now you don't know how to deal. You don't know how to be self-absorbed.
Yeah, I think really, yes, we are self-absorbed.
Yeah.
We do have a generation of self-absorbed persons, and we do have a generation that lives in a kind of fantasy world.
Yes.
One of the things that I'm very, very cautious about is when, particularly young women, I suppose I have to ask the question of young men as well, when I ask them if they have a favorite Disney character and they say yes, that's a red flag for me. Because it means you're not living in reality. If you actually believe that these characters that you see on a children's network is something that you can achieve in real life, you're looking for a cartoon character as your partner. And it doesn't matter whether you're looking for a man or a woman, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You're looking for someone that doesn't exist. So I think a lot of what is taking place is a kind of virtual relationship with a virtual person.
Yeah.
And a real person is therefore very disappointing because they cannot deliver what the television can deliver. I think we're very much out of touch with reality in that dating world of the 24 to 35-year-olds.
How do you think fairy tales? You just said the Disney. Because the other day I went on a rant. They call these things rants, right? And I'm like, wait a second. We had Beauty and the Beast, and that was really Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes.
And we had... Hello. And then we had Aladdin and the princess, and Aladdin was a thief.
And he kidnapped her.
And he kidnapped her. You understand? And then we have Cinderella, who was this maid, and she dressed up and she had all of this imposter syndrome.
Yes.
And then, which is the other one now, Snow White, who just go live with a whole bunch of men. To me, there were some pedophiles. So...
Well, we have those messages reinforced constantly, I mean, not to knock the entertainment value of things like Bridgerton. The new Bridgerton series, as you can see, is a Cinderella story, isn't it?
It is a Cinderella story.
Okay,
and I never got into Bridgerton until the fourth one. And I'm like, okay, now it really
now
starts.
You get it.
Now it really starts now, because I'm like, you should, we're off topic, but hey, it's okay. It's girlfriends talking.
What we're actually talking about is the way in which virtual has become real.
Exactly.
And I think we're a little bit out of touch with reality and what real human beings can deliver in a relationship. Real human beings will not come and sweep you off your feet.
No.
And if they do, you should be a little bit worried.
Yes, exactly, because that's called love bombing.
Yeah, they need to be able to discuss the bills. They need to be able to discuss children.
Tough conversation.
They need to be able to discuss how you're going to own that home if you want to own that home. Are we going to travel? Are we going to have a budget for these things? They need to be able to discuss these things.
Insurance, and when we're dead, what will happen, and all of these things.
Yes.
You know
and
what I mean?
Who does what, when, and
who
where.
does what, when, where, and how.
Yeah.
But now that we are so into social media and everything else, and we're living other people's lives, and we're comparing ourselves to others, what is your prescription for that?
Well, I think I'm hopeful, as you said, hope, right? Dreaming in the future.
We're dreaming in the future. I love that. Stolen.
I dream in a future where those who are in that alpha generation actually do come to grips with real life, do come to grips happily with their responsibilities, and recognize that partnerships are very much important. The butterflies in the stomach and the heady feeling and thinking that you're going to go crazy over this person, that's all good and well. That's meant to get us to copulate. That's meant to get us to reproduce. But if you're going to have long-term relationships and not just move on from each partner, you're going to have to get in touch with that reality. And I'm hoping that through innovation, through technology, through whatever, we give people more face-to-face and in-life experiences of what a real human being requires of you. We have so much information. Find out more about what's required of a long-term relationship.
What's required of a long-term
Yeah, and I hear young people saying that if they are together for 10 years, that's long. Oh, yes.
Do you feel that the marriage certificate, because you do get a marriage certificate, guys, should be up for renewal?
Well,
there's a debate.
The certificate is a legal document between yourself and the state.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage is not a romance. And the romantic marriage has only been around for about 100 years. We invented that, as we invent other things. That was not the purpose of marriage. So if you're looking for your romantic partner within your financial partnership and your child-rearing partnership, you might be looking for too much in one person. Yes? So I think we have to figure out what basket of goods you want in your relationship. What's most important to you? Perhaps fidelity is very important to you. Perhaps financial stability is most important to you. Intellectual compatibility. Figure it out. I don't think we're spending enough time thinking about whether or not we're compatible with the other person. We just want to feel butterflies in the stomach.
You see why she's Professor Karen Carpenter? Because as the professor was speaking a while ago, and she's saying, okay, figure out, because some things it's not fair to you or your partner,
Or the partner.
to say, you need all of these check boxes, checked. So I am thinking, okay, so if that is not the realistic prescription,
Right.
then should it be then that we start to fill up our own cup?
Well, there you go. And I would say you have to know what kind of cup you have.
All right.
Many
go on,
of us
go on.
approach
True.
relationships, especially young women who I speak to, and again, perhaps I need to ask more young men. Many of us have an unrealistic self-appraisal. All human beings think that we're better than we are. It's called a self-serving bias. We're supposed to. We're supposed to think that we're hot stuff. Right?
Yeah.
But if we are realistic about what our flaws are, how much we need to develop ourselves, areas in which we need growth, we'll be more forgiving of other people. And I think that's where we'll start. Yeah.
Yes.
Give yourself grace.
Yes.
Understand that you're not perfect. Understand what your flaws are.
Yes.
And then apply that to the other person. And I always say my formula is 70-30. If you have 70% of what you're looking for in your partner, that's a great start. If you have 80% of what you're looking for, that's amazing. 90% chances are over time it's going to drop back down to 80.
Of course.
But that's a great way to start off. Think about what you really need to stick it for the long run, not what you need to first be attracted to the person. Yeah? And yeah, all of us want an attractive partner. But that can't be the only criteria.
No,
Yes?
it can't.
Hot and sexy is not going to pay the bills.
No. Unless that is part of your top two. Like, okay, I need hot and sexy and I will pay the bills.
There you go. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say, if you're willing to pay the bills and you want the lover, great, fantastic. You must know what is important to you.
But so you have to do a lot of truth telling first.
And self-reflection.
And self-reflection.
You have to look internal. It's an inside job.
Because let me tell you, and a little bit of transparency. When I got married, and I'm like, hold on, I saw it go for true.
Marriage is always a shock. It's one of the biggest secrets.
I like what you just said. A shock.
It is a shock to the
was a
system.
shock to every system, mental, emotional, everything. Shock.
Yes. Because come see me and come live with me is two different
Two
things.
different things. Even though we were older, and we were, going on and at it for me a long time.
Yeah.
But to actually now be in a marriage,
to live it and to share bills and to make decisions that have long-term repercussions is very, very different.
and learning, you know what, Karen, learning to be married, learning to be with that person.
Absolutely.
Learning to, what?
It's a biggie.
You don't have
It's a
classes
biggie.
for that?
Well, we try, but first, first people have to do the hard work.
What is the hard
and
work?
getting to know yourself,
Okay.
accepting your flaws, improving on the things that you can improve on. It's hard work. And most people don't want to put in the work. And also, they'd much rather blame the partner for being flawed than to say, I need improvement. I need to improve my humor. I need to improve the way I approach people, the way I speak, the way I communicate. I have to do more around the house.
Yes.
I have to be tidier, not so sloppy.
Yes.
Financially responsible. It's a whole lot of stuff
Yeah.
that we're asking for when we start to live with someone else.
I realized, after years of hitting my head against the wall, that really and truly, men and women are two different people. Your man is not your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's not your bestie. Your man is your man. You understand what I'm saying? Two different things.
Well, the thing is, I think for every man who's different from a woman, there's a woman who's different from a man.
Yes.
What we tend to find is that people gravitate towards a novelty of someone who's opposite to them. It's harder to live with somebody who's opposite to you than to live with someone who's more like you.
Okay.
Opposites do not attract over the long term. Because that becomes problematic. So do you have the same core values? That's going to be a very important thing. Are you going to end the relationship for the same reasons? And are you going to stick it for the same reasons?
For the same reasons.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's super important.
Wow. We have comments, and comments are saying, listen, the fantasy of living the Kim Kardashian lifestyle.
I don't even know if Kim Kardashian wants a Kim Kardashian lifestyle. That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
She's not sitting around eating loads of junk food and getting fat. She's working on that ideal body that everyone is looking at, and she's constantly at work.
Yeah.
That show
It's a magazine.
is her work.
It's a magazine.
That's her job.
It is, it's interesting that people really and truly live their lives through these magazines.
We have to remember that entertainment is entertainment, and real life is not entertaining. Real life is a little harder. Yeah? That's an escape. Watch your Bridgerton. Watch your Kim Kardashian. Watch what you want. And then accept that that's not here and now. That doesn't pay the bills. Unless you're a member of the cast, that's not going to pay your bills.
Yeah. So for somebody who's listening, because my God, it's 2:56 already. I can't. Karen, you can't come back?
We can always come back.
Okay, good. All right, because it's such a layered conversation as to the state of because my thing now is the women. Where we are, where we're going, how we continue our journey. Just drop a little gem for us right now, please.
I think one of the things that I would love to see us hold on to,
yes,
and I think I benefited from,
yes,
is to live intergenerationally. You talked about women with women, yeah? It's super important. Karen, I know you were very close to your own mom. Yes. It's super important to learn from the previous generations. I'm not suggesting that the way their lives were lived is how we're living today. But there are some universal truths that we need to learn in order to grow up. And you need to tap into that auntie, that mother, that grandmother, borrow somebody else's grandmother if you don't have one.
Me borrow enough.
And find out from them how they survived their partnerships. Find out from them what were the secrets to their relationships, even if they had a failed relationship. What made it fail?
Yes.
You don't have to invent the wheel every single time.
And you know what? I come in, Kevin. I come in. You know what I'm thinking too, Karen? That there's a lot of the black generation. Every generation has to start over.
Legacy is important.
So we're
Legacy
really,
is important.
you see the strongholds, we're really trying now to say, listen, we're continuing on. You don't have to start over the next time. So we're really trying now to wear that mantle and say, listen, this is how we're going to help you. This is how we're going to send this elevator down so you can come up with us, so we can mentee you, because we're here for you. We really are. Karen, where do we find you?
Oh, I'm very findable, very searchable. You can also go to drkarencarpenter.com. That's a website. You'll find all the information there. And just type in the name.
Right.
And you'll find all the ways of getting in touch with me.
Very,
I'm
very,
on all
very
socials.
reachable. And she's on all socials. And it's Karen with a K. Do you know, as I'm I go out and, to spell your name. So I'm like, okay, it's Karen. And the first thing they say, is it with a C? And I'm like, no.
How did C become Karen?
How did C become Karen? Because Karen is, so now when I give my name and everything, I say Karen with a K. And Booker with an ER.
Okay.
Because it's broker and all. And I'm like, Brooks. Oh, God almighty. So, guys, let me just tell you, the big show. No, because all good things must come to an end. And of course, Outside with Pepita is next. So we want to thank our guests. Oh my goodness. Maurice Johnson, also known as Black Scorpio, the Sound, and Jack Scorpio. He was in the house and he shared all of his, his enthusiasm, his passion. It's how much years now? About 60 years? It's palpable. You could touch it, you could taste it, you could feel it. The man of the hour, and of course, Professor. None other than the esteemed Professor Karen Carpenter, who she can talk up the things. And let me just tell you something. She's not the little pian. She knows what she's talking about, and that's why she's aligned to the show. You understand? Yeah, so we have to thank, of course, Damian Scarlett, who is our professor extraordinaire, and Nico, who helped us today. Let me tell you, he came in and him just saved the day. Our studio engineers, David McNeish and Kevin Williams, our NNN BDE family, and our NNN family. Patreon is your family club. You need to be joining that like right now. You'll see little snippets of this show on that as well. And I am sure, you see this interview, it's going to be on it. You see the Jack Scorpio interview, it's going to be on it as well. So you can always, remember now, please subscribe to Nationwide 90 FM Live 2 on YouTube. Hit the subscription button and, of course, hit notification. Why would you not? Stay tuned for Outside with Pepita. As a matter of fact, you should be blocking out 11 to 5 every Saturday, because that is where your life will change. It just is. So, I'm Karen Booker. Walk good, live in love, and please stay inspired to do and be your best. See you next week.